release of a new Mario game is exciting for a bazillion reasons, but one new feature we always look forward to are the cutscenes. Those little baby movies we occasionally get mixed in with our gameplay. The quality of cutscenes in any franchise will vary, and the Mario universe is no exception. With countless games released over the past few decades, we wondered, how would all these scenes rank? So we gathered some of the greatest scenes that have graced our screens and compiled them into a list of the top 10 cutscenes in Mario games.
We're aware that your lists may be different, so let's chat in the comments about what yours would include. Also, we picked scenes only from games with Mario's name in the title. Obviously, several Smash Bros. Scenes would have made it to the top of this list if included. So without further ado, let's jump right, let's get ready to, let's roll that beautiful, let's just start.
Kicking off our list is a rib-tickling scene from GameCube's Mario Power Tennis. The Wario Bros walk up to the tournament bracket with bad attitudes and proceed to deface public property. This moment is funny, but also unintentionally funny, as the dastardly duo attempts to humiliate the Mario Bros by drawing circles around their eyes. Got him. It's a charming moment that showcases the dopey wickedness of these two and continues as they are chased away by some questionably shaped authority figures in classic Scooby-Doo fashion. You two are so silly.
The ending scene of Super Mario 64 is a simple one, but how could we not add these sweet final moments from such a legendary game? In fact, aside from the Lakitu Castle tour in the beginning, this is really the first 3D Mario cutscene in history. After the game's final "So long, Bowser," a polygonal Princess Peach gracefully descends onto the castle grounds to greet the heroic plumber. She thanks him with a dramatic kiss, and then invites him in for some cake. Mario, having endured hours of bruisings and beatings, is stoked. He recognizes the player for our courageous efforts, and then chases after his lady friend. A satisfying end to a classic game.
Another solid scene involving these goof bags. The ending of Super Mario Sluggers sees Wario and Waluigi once again acting like sore losers and attempting to sabotage some good old-fashioned baseball. But to the surprise of Mario and friends, King Koopa himself decides to step in and send Bullet Bill back the way he came, leaving Waluigi running for their lives. They're sent up into the sky, and the scene culminates in a radiant fireworks explosion. It's simple, lighthearted, well-designed, and pretty for a Wii game.
Super Mario Sunshine is a favorite of ours over here at Erickson Gaming. In the opening scene, Mario, Peach, and a handful of Toads fly into their vacation destination, excited to take a much-needed break from, I don't know, plumbing and princessing, I guess. Upon landing, however, they soon realize their trip may not be as relaxing as they'd hoped.
What's this icky paint-like goop? It's moving!
Peach, in particular, notices a strange figure watching them from a distance who suspiciously resembles Mario. It's an intriguing mystery to start the game on, and a very different story setup than previous Mario titles. Even now, it remains a welcome breath of fresh island air for a Mario game plotline. A very strong start to a very strong game.
Most Mario sports games open up with a nifty intro scene, and if you've seen one, you pretty much know how the rest play out. Mario and friends demonstrate what the game will play like in lighthearted Mario fashion, and they're usually animated nicely. But the intro for Mario Strikers Charged stands tall above the rest. Simply put, it's the most BA intro scene of any Mario sports game ever. There's lightning, explosions, skydiving without parachutes, angry glowy eyes, intense competition, and it accurately prepares players for what's to come, because this isn't just soccer. This is war. Okay, sponsorship time. Don't worry, we'll make this fast and fun and flashy for you. Ready?
This video is sponsored by GamerSubs, the beasts behind the rip-roaring energy drink for gamers, GG. Whether you're outside chasing around Pokemans in Pokemon Go or sweating your life away at an intense Smash tournament, GG is the energy drink for you. No sugar, no calories, organic caffeine, and it still tastes so dang good. It's healthier than its competitors.
True.
And you'll never feel sadness again.
Not guaranteed.
If you use code EG, you'll not only save 10% off, but you'll be supporting our channel as well. So go get your GG today, or don't, okay? It really is great, but we aren't going to force you, okay? Back to the video.
Gosh, that was loud.
I hope you guys didn't sleep on this game because it turned out to be pretty solid and admittedly quite challenging. And I have to admit, it actually made me like these crazy annoying creatures. Not only all that, but the cutscene that kicks the game off is extremely well made, specifically the Mushroom Kingdom portion. I mean, look at it! Who would have thought that a Mario plus Rabbids game would give us the closest look at an animated Mario movie we've ever had? It's a pretty short scene, but it's fun, colorful, and superbly animated. Can we get an entire story mode that looks this gorgeous for Odyssey 2? Or whatever the next 3D Mario game is? Please and thank you, Nintendo.
While the fantastic gameplay and exploration aspects greatly raised the bar for solo Mario outings, the plot of Super Mario Odyssey was truthfully pretty conventional. That being said, after an awesome final mission, which we will not spoil even though you should have played it by now, the tale comes to an end on the stunning Moon Kingdom, as Mario and Peach are at last reunited. And here it seems Mario may finally get to solidify this relationship that has been teased for years, only to be shoved aside by Bowser. Bowser tries one last time to win the princess's affections, and to Mario's horror, it almost appears to be working. The two hastily compete to win the hand of Princess Peach, as they have done countless times over the past few decades, and for the first time ever, Peach has had enough! What a gosh darn twist! And a comical, welcome one at that. It may leave something to be desired for Mario and viewers alike, but it's an unexpectedly funny and sweet ending, and is topped off with an interesting song choice. Look, I know a lot of you guys love it, I'm happy for you, but this song just did not do it for me. I'm just being honest, guys. Still an amazing game and a fittingly fun conclusion.
There are only a few scenes that dare to lean into the tear-jerker territory throughout 3D Mario games, but perhaps the most effective is the climactic scene in Galaxy 1. After defeating Bowser for the final time, the galaxy is thrown into chaos, with persons, places, and things being pulled into a massive black hole. Bowser's plans may have been crushed, but things are rapidly looking even worse for Mario and Peach. That is, until little Luma, Mario's companion throughout his galactic journey, decides to take a stand against this madness and make the ultimate sacrifice. He, along with all the brave Lumas, throw themselves right into the black hole, saving not only Mario, but the entire galaxy. Thankfully, they are reborn, or whatever it is Rosalina says, but the scene is still a heartfelt one, and a moment many Mario fans will remember forever.
The mystery of who Shadow Mario is and why he's wreaking havoc on Isle Delfino comes to a head in this scene halfway through the game. Once Mecha Bowser is taken down, their foe reveals himself to be none other than
Bowser Jr.
When this game was released, this twist was an unexpected one, and an awesome one at that. In BJ's subsequent villainous monologue, players learn that he believes that Peach is actually his mother, and that Mario kidnapped her from his family. His motivations are arguably the strongest of any villain in any 3D Mario game, making this scene and this storyline that much more effective. It makes games like this much more fun when the story is willing to dive a tad deeper than Bowser want princess cause she pretty and he bad. And this scene is a wonderful example of how Sunshine is a standout among Mario's single player adventures.
Princess Peach's kidnapping is the catalyst for almost every journey Mario embarks on. While it's an expected incident, that doesn't mean the game makers can't have fun with it, and in Mario Galaxy, oh what fun they had. First comes the attack. Cannons rain down from the sky. Toads are sent flying. Fire everywhere! King Koopa is pulling no punches this time. Bowser then proceeds to make a pro-gamer move like never before. Rather than hopping down to take the princess himself, he uproots the entire castle and lifts it up into space. Peach, Mario, and several terrified Toads can only watch helplessly as the mighty forces of evil decide their fate. A particularly vicious Kamek swoops in and with melodramatic style sends Mario spiraling out into empty space where no one can hear him scream. What really brings the entire scene together, however, is the music. All this impressive action is heightened spectacularly by the soundtrack. It was the first of this scale for a 3D Mario game. Altogether, it's a glorious yet classic setup for a pretty great game.
So, did you nod in agreement more often than you screamed "what" at your device, or vice versa? Talk to us about it in the comments. I'm sure even our minds will change over time. It's called being human.
Before you go, don't forget to subscribe to Erickson Gaming for more Nintendo nonsense and share this video with your friends to help us grow our channel. Perhaps even check out one of our other videos you see here. I heard the one on the left and the one on the right are both really entertaining and well made. Anywho, this has been James and Andres Erickson. Thanks for watching, folks.